Okay, so last time we did E minor, A minor. So now you should be able to do nice smooth E minor to A minor. And if you're having trouble still, another thing you could try is doing E minor, 2, 3, 4, A minor, 2, 3, 4, E minor, 2, 3, and then back and forth. That way you play on the 1, which is most important, that you're there on the 1 for the next measure, right? But then you have some time to practice and to think about the next chord before the 1. So if you're still having a little trouble making that maneuver, E minor, and then on the 2, 3, 4, you can get yourself ready to, as long as you're there on the 1, then you're in pretty good shape. And as you keep playing, you're gonna move on with that and speed things up. Okay, so we're gonna go from the A minor now, and we're gonna do a little basketball move, a little pick and roll. Okay, so we're gonna take, I'm gonna close in on this. We got the A minor, okay, and we're gonna take that third finger, and it's gonna slip up and move up here. So it's almost like a pick and roll. The 3 gives a pick and roll off the 2, and then slides up to the 1. It's almost like a little pivot. And that little pivot from the A minor to the C, notice that the 1 and the 2 don't move at all. They might slide a little bit, but they don't move. They don't even pick, you don't even pick them up. You just go like this, and then you go like this. And going from A minor up there, you're going to play that third finger on the 5th string and the 3rd fret, and that is the note C, and that is the chord C. So that's a C chord, okay? Again, we're keeping our fingers straight up and down, okay? And the thumb is going to be straight up and down in the back. So it's almost like a C clamp. That's what you're playing when you're playing the guitar. You're basically doing a C clamp. The thumb stays straight in the back, and the fingers come straight down on that clamp, okay? In fact, as you play more and more, you're going to get little divots in your fingers. First you'll get some calluses, and then you'll get divots, and basically that's what happens. Once you lose complete feeling in your fingers, you're pretty good. So it might hurt a little bit at the beginning, but the payoff is great, right? Again, you practice with a 4, a steady 4, C, 2, 3, 4, then go to the A minor, 2, 3, 4, then come back to the C, 2, 3, 4, then go back to the A minor, 2, 3, 4, and don't forget about the E minor, 2, 3, 4, okay? So as you play those 3 chords, you're noticing that the 2 and the 3 are really the strongest fingers, right? And they are the power of those 3 chords. So you're getting a good feel for moving around the guitar, and you're also getting to strengthen up your strongest fingers. Whenever you go from chord to chord, you always want to look for something that anchor that movement. So again, as we did the E minor, our anchor there is basically keeping the 2 and 3 together and just sliding them down the string, right? And don't forget the 1. And then from the A minor to the C, the anchor is the 1 and the 2, and we just slide up the C, okay? So what can we do with this? Well, look at all the lonely people. Okay, so that's a C to an E minor. C, da 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 da. So that's something you can practice, okay? And then there was another song by, what was his name, Sam Smith? That's a little tricky rhythm. That's a 1, 2, 3 on the C. The E minor gets the 4th beat, and then you go to the A minor for 4 beats. So you got C, 2, 3, E minor, 1, 2, 3, 4 on the A minor. That's not exactly the chords for that song, but you know, it'll get you through a practice session, right? We'll learn the real chords in a week or two, but that'll at least get you practicing. You know, you want to practice these chords, but you want to have a reason to practice these chords, because if you just strum chords without thinking any music, it gets boring, right? So you try to come up with some songs to help you get through these first few weeks of practicing. So one other thing that I'd like to throw in, an extra little bonus this week, is the strum. Okay, we call it the CampFire Strum, and it'll spice up your playing just a little bit, make your practice a little more exciting. So we're going to go down, down, up. Okay, so down with the thumb, and then up with the back of the nail, right? So you're going down, down, up, and then up, down, up. Okay, so we put that into a rhythm. It sounds like this: down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up. A little tricky to get at the beginning, but once you got it, your songs are all going to sound great. You can think of sitting around the campfire and playing all kinds of songs with this strum, because this is the strum that everyone plays at the campfire, and it works on the lonely people too. Ah, look at all the lonely people. Right? So you get the idea. So I'll see you next time. Keep playing, keep practicing. If you have any issues, comments, send me some comments. I'm glad to answer any questions. And of course, don't forget to subscribe if you could. It will make me think that I'm actually doing something useful. And I'll be back next time.